Hey, Utah business people. Here's a snippet from last week's AI in Business webinar episode. This is what other Utah business leaders around you are learning about AI. Practical, real world stuff you can actually use. If you weren't able to make it, we'd love to see you in the next one this upcoming Wednesday. See you there.
So the goal is what outcome matters. What is the outcome? If you say, I want you to give me a recipe for X, right? Well, what is the outcome? Are you looking for a list of ingredients that you can then take to the grocery store? Well, then say that, right? Or are you just looking for something you can look at? Do you want it to be put into a document that you can then add to a digital recipe book? So many different things that you can get even more specific. What is your outcome to reduce the work that you have to do and give the AI really the full picture? Because you have it in your head, and we have this thing where we assume that the AI just kind of knows what we're thinking, and so we just give it a little bit of information, but we truly need to give it as much as we possibly can. And then what does bad output look like? You can even describe this, like don't this would be a failure of the goal. AI is really just another evolution on machine learning. And machine learning is basically just telling a computer, hey, make this number go up. If this number goes up, that's good. If this number goes down, that's bad. And so AI is kind of the same things. Like the closer you get me to my goal, that's good. And the farther you get me from my goal, that's bad. So this would be a bad result or bad outcome or bad output. And it's really good at avoiding those. That is a huge indicator of getting a better prompt. The next one, operating role, the O. What expertise would a human need to do this well? There's a famous, kind of one of the fathers of AI. He had a very viral tweet, and he said, the new hottest coding language is English. And if you think about that for a second, that's kind of a huge deal that anyone who speaks English, right? And obviously these AI models understand other languages, but English, they were trained for the most part on English. That is now the most powerful coding language because you can describe things. And so if you were to describe this to another human, if you were to train another human, right, you would do this with language. What would they need to do this super well to become a rock star at that job or that process or whatever that is, right? The second is, what is the tone or mindset that matters? Like how should we be thinking about this? Are we thinking about this as a scientist or as an artist, right? Those two different kind of mindsets could create completely different outputs.